I've been searching for some Wi-Fi. It's very windy today. A bit cold. One had to draw for the long sleeves. It really is a little Jamaican blood style. We don't like that isolated feeling on our skin. Not for me anyway. So yeah, I told myself I'm coming live today. So here I am, looking for the best Wi-Fi. And I think today I definitely want to I guess in my meditation it was coming through strongly. So my mind was chattering clearly, talking, about just everything, just watching my mind. I recognize so much about life and how much we manifest what we think about the most. So I tried to come live with it before, and unfortunately my Wi-Fi was going in and out, in and out. And then of course what sparked it so strongly, I was talking to my son, Ganesh. I have 4 kids, but I have one of the 4 that is kind of like 10 kids in one. And that would be Mr. Matlock, Ganesh Matlock himself. Funny dude. And I was talking to him last night. He was doing a movie, and this whole thing about his movie. And he was maybe a little perturbed by some of the means of what's going on with this movie, or to get to the movie, or whatever it was. And I was trying to talk him into being humble, being relaxed about it. And then he hit me with something that really tickled me. He said, "Mom, are you even real? Sometimes I just don't want to hear that hippie dippy bullshit." And I remember thinking, hippie dippy bullshit, that's some term right there. I actually laughed and repeated it. But I think it carried into my meditation, how I realized I have turned into a real hippy dippy person, and which I want to call conscious and aware. That's more what I think Mr. Matlock is calling hippy dippy, and he just wants his mom. So I don't know what that really is, because this is his mama. She happened to be a hippy dippy person, someone who birthed him in, he's 21 now, 21 years of consciousness. So I can't really sit there and not say, baby, take a breath, breathe and meditate, do your pranayama. These are the things that drives him crazy. But each time when life has a toll that it takes on all of us, everybody has this, I come back to the same thing for myself. So of course, what you think I'm going to tell my young adults? The very same thing. But let me tell you, you wanted to see a man go nuts. That was Ganesh last night. So I say all of that to say that I'm finding out more and more, you are what you speak. You live what you speak. You become what you think about. And that is just facts, at least in my life. I don't want to say it's facts for everybody else. But I mean, the encouragement is that can we all look at our lives and see, are we getting more of what we think about? Whether good or bad. It's not about labeling it. It's about what I see show up in my life. Have I thought about it before? And how much did I think about it? And am I living my no right now? Is it something that was a no before? Did I think of it before? So your no before is now your future right now. So I'm like living mine right this second. I feel like some of it is like blatantly in our faces. Yeah, it made me laugh too. I see the laugh out loud. It made me crack up. But it really made me think, my life right now is spectacular. Many other things are going on, as we all know. It's duality, right? You have the greatness, and then you have the other side of it showing you what else you have to clear up. So as I continue on my hippy dippy bullshit journey, Love that boy. He's such a crazy guy. I'm just kind of inviting people to jump on that ride. You know, wellness is a trip. It doesn't mean your entire life is going to be fabulous with no challenges. That's not what it means. It just means when your challenges come, you have such tools to deal with them. A matter of fact, mine barely scrape me now in the physical, much less in the soul. I think you can become in that soul journey where it doesn't permeate you. You feel it, your ego get bruised sometimes, and even sometimes it may even bring a little scrape on the knee or the elbow. But you have tools, and you start to understand that even this, which may feel unpleasant, is something you may have thought about before, gave too much energy to, though you didn't want it, but you think about it enough, where it became your reality. That's the kind of thing that my mind has been really thinking about. Like, wow, this actual lifestyle I'm living right now is something I thought about a lot. I even went as far as making a business plan out of this. And now, as I'm living this life on the beach, you know, this happened to be a really lovely one. I'm eating the food. May I get fat too. My body I get big. So, of course, I'm rectifying that as we go. But the point that I'm making is, what you think about, you end up living it. In the past, you were thinking about this. It takes some time, you know. And then, what do you know? Holy crackamony. There it is in your future, which is then going to be your now. So don't confuse it. It's still an opportunity to take the now that was your past now, that's now your future, to make a new future. Now that could have sounded very confusing, but if you were listening, probably more with the heart than just the ears, you'd have heard me say, your past becomes your future. In your past was a state of now that you were thinking and feeling. Most important, the feeling, that's the water on the plant, creates your future. So shouldn't we be a little more mindful what we are thinking about? Oh, that was the Jamaican if you're not Jamaican. Shouldn't we be more mindful of what we're thinking about and what we're doing? Therefore, we can create more of what we want to see. Because the universe don't stay partial. What it's going to do is, it's going to give you exactly what you've thought about the most. It's going to give you exactly what you acted upon the most. So, if you like me, and you really want this fabulous life, come, you want it all. Now, joke, me think big. I like to dream. I was like that since I was a kid. Dream it in. But just be mindful of what you're dreaming about. Because sometimes the pictures we paint, I'm talking about myself right now, okay? I'm sure others could relate, but I'm talking about me right now. Some of the pictures I paint, I wonder who the heck drew those. Because I wasn't pleased with them. And I almost wanted to say, I didn't paint that. Couldn't be me. Could not have been me. But I try never to say that. Because I know that would be me being in denial. We paint the picture. When we're living it, whether pleasant or unpleasant, we drew that picture mentally first. And then it caught up with us in reality. So that's what's on my mind today. And thank you for all of you who just joined in and waving at me. I'm waving back at you. Mwah. I hope you are going to paint the picture you want to see. And I pray that it just shows up in your reality fast, quick and fast. It's coming faster and faster in mine. And I hope the same, especially if you're thinking on the proper, positive, hippy-dippy bullshit way. According to Ganesh. He's going to kill me when he sees this live. Mom! Why are you putting my business on social media? Because all our businesses are, each of us business. We're all living this beautiful life. Challenges as it can be. Because life can be quite challenging sometimes. But I invite you on this ride. I'm calling it wellness, okay? Ganesh called it hippy dippy. I'm calling it wellness. I'm calling it yoga. I'm calling it love. I'm calling it high vibes. I'm calling it all that beautiful things. Because that's what it turned up for me in life. I hope you can join me here in Africa, Zanzibar. That's where I'm hanging out nowadays. I soon come back here doing a give me a little moment, make a drop back into Jamaica and zoom across to California. So I'm gonna see you all very soon in the flesh. But in the meantime, you can come and see me here. You can come and visit me at Sharazad Boutique Hotel. And I'm doing retreats here. I'm doing wellness workshops. I'm doing all sorts of things here. So you can come. I invite you. You know, give me a DM or send me an email at info@Yoga Angels, and I will tell you how to get here quick and fast. It's not as difficult. Actually, much easier than we think. Africa sounds so far, but it's not. It's really across the water, but there are quick ways to get here. And I love to have you. All of December, from December 1st to December 20th, I'm actually holding retreats and teachers training here at Sharazad Boutique Hotel, where I'm currently living and having a grand old time. So, I wave you a hippie dippy bullshit bye-bye. I just love that term. Nobody try teeth it, you know. I'm gonna make one t-shirt, hippie dippy bullshit. Hippie dippy lifestyle. And a phone no take it, I'm gonna make the shirt. You can buy it from me after. Love, peace, happiness, joy, all the greatness upon us all. In the meantime, namaste. Me love you now. Can't done. I'm going now. I see some of you are joining. I feel like, mwah. Just stay here and give you love as I'm receiving yours. And I hope you can read the live if you just joined. See what I was talking about. I was yapping away. But I thought I had a lot to say today. And I hope it meant something to someone out there. And you know, we shared something that you resonated with. Bye.